Oh man. That took some doing. I think. Oh, that was so stressful. Okay, so, hold on, let me just adjust some volume. Oh, I'm so stressed. That was really... Guys, I am so sorry. Ah, yikes. I was not expecting the amount of delays that we ultimately got. Oh my gosh. It took 5 billion years to do this thing. I'm so sorry, you guys. I was not expecting things to take nearly as long as they did. I guess I'll delete file number 1. Oh boy. Okay, PLS, thanks for being patient, man. I just need to, I was not expecting it to take nearly as long as it did. But, hold on, let me just get a link ready. Hang on a second. What the? Okay, so, right. Let's begin. You guys can hear me, right? Like, I guess I'm not sure how things are going to be. Like, can you guys hear me just fine? Or can you guys see the video just fine? Why is it not working? Hang on, guys, gotta refresh this thing. Okay, but the video's fine. Everything's fine because Ben is saying something, and that concerns me a little bit. We're gonna be... Oh, do you know what? Nah, we'll be funny. Be cheeky. Okay, things are all good? Okay, good. That's what I want to see. So it's Lee and N, okay? Wait, we need to make sure the options are stereo, hold. Okay, so sorry guys, I took so long to do this. I should have the link ready. Hang on. Well, while that's going on. So originally, what this was supposed to be, I was supposed to record this, but I might just save that for another time. Like, I wanted to record this so that I could work on a project that I was hoping to work on later. Jonan, you talked about the Tower of Babel. Sorry, I was actually trying to fix something while I was, looking at it. Wait. Well, yeah, the Tower of Babel, that's basically what... Well, the Tower of Babel theory is that Stone Tower is like the Tower of Babel. Also, I feel like this is too loud. Lower the volume for you guys. How's the volume levels? Like, I don't want to... I reviewed my Splatoon 2 stream yesterday. Like, I watched the Splatoon 2 stream yesterday, and it was so loud. So, It was incredibly loud, and my volume levels weren't the best. This is an interesting game. Like, I used to really dislike this game. Game volume's a little bit low. Okay. I guess we're gonna move it to, like, you know, 30 decibels. I was thinking about, like, 30 decibels if I could. Okay, because I was rewatching my Splatoon... I was rewatching my Splatoon streams, and my voice was getting overpowered some of the time. I couldn't even hear myself. But then again, maybe that's just me. I'm really bad at hearing myself, maybe? I don't know. Let's see, okay, we're gonna lower the volume a little bit. Okay, so you know what, I just increased the volume a little bit so you guys can enjoy it. Because Yeah, when we tried doing... What was that game? A Link to the Past several weeks ago, it was so loud. I don't know why, but the Game Boy player decided that was going to be super loud. Right now, I am playing Ocarina of Time. I'm using the component cables. So that, what's it called? So that I can use the Wii. Because I thought that was the issue, but I had a lot of connection issues today. Turn the mic up just a little bit. That's the thing, the microphone is actually the highest that it can be. Hang on, so yeah, I'm actually going to be playing a lot with volume here, but I think like 30 decibels will be alright. Okay, sorry, I'm juggling several things right now. So yeah, I'm going to be, what's it called? 3-hearting this thing. I'm gonna be 3-hearting this thing, and I don't know how that's going to be. This either might be like really, really easy or really, really bad, but I have not played N64 Ocarina of Time since like last year. Actually, it's been a whole year. I think I should remember it, though. Sorry, guys, hang on. Okay. Oh boy, this is... Here we are. No, honestly, Daniel, I would agree. Well, the thing, Ocarina of Time is overrated, but it's like, it's for reasons that people don't overrate for, because I actually do like the reasons why people like it. I do like the reasons. I do like the reasons why people do like this game, but there are... It's mainly mechanically I don't like this game, in comparison to other Zelda games. So, it's something that I talk about a lot, and it's the fact that, with Ocarina of Time's mechanics, like, the way that you move, the 3D is actually really, really good. Like, the 3D exploration space, it's really good. Like, when you explore the world, everything looks really, really nice. Wait, don't I get a rupee reward? Yes, I do. Like, everything looks nice in this game. Like, 3D-wise, like, 3D movement was perfected. Well, not really perfected, but, like, it was amazing in Super Mario 64, which was being developed around the same time as this game. Problem is, though, is that it gets kind of annoying. Like, yeah, things like this, you get blindsided, which they try to teach you early on. Like, oh, man. But, like, it's really easy to get hit by things without even really knowing where things are, because things kind of have to register on the screen. Stuff like that. Another reason why I don't like it is because the combat, it didn't make as much sense. They fixed it in Majora's Mask because they gave you a bigger sword to work with, so the hitboxes were a little bit better, but oh my gosh. Oh my gosh, like the dagger in this game, I just... Not to mention, later, like post-Master Sword, fighting enemies becomes really, really a chore. Like, it becomes a chore because everyone has a shield. And it's not a matter of outskilling your opponent anymore. Now it's just a matter of praying that mashing B will do something. Like, there are ways. There are ways to, like, get around that, yeah, but oh man, it is tough. Like, I don't like the idea of exploiting enemy AI to win a game. Like, I don't like the idea of, like... I need 20, right? I need 20 rupees to get a shield? If that's the case, I can just climb up here. But yeah, controls feel weird too, like... And that's the thing, actually, no, okay. So, a lot of people say, in defense of this game, that, you know, it was the first 3D game. That is not a very good argument, simply because 3D movement has become perfected in Super Mario 64, which came out before this game, I believe. But it was being developed at the same time, so it was just like, yeah, I actually don't consider that a very good argument because they've already done so well with 3D space movement. It's just that the combat, it doesn't feel very precise. And actually, there will be times where the tracking is really, really bad. There are times when the tracking feels really, really bad. Okay. It's 40. Oh my. Okay, I should listen to RSDJ. Okay, so yeah, there should be like there's a treasure chest around here. I just need to get 2 more blue rupees. And I'm gonna guess I have to get here. I was never a big fan of farming for rupees in the early game. I think it's this one. Or maybe this one. I think this is the blue rupee. That's cool. By the way, just so you guys know, I will be using fairies just because I feel justified. I feel justified bringing the fairies simply because like in Twilight Princess, I sort of had control. Even then, actually, I did see like the aging of Twilight Princess's combat mechanics. The thing about Twilight Princess is that they tried to do the whole thing where you have your special moves, so you're able to take advantage of enemies that block, so you don't have to worry about the AI as much. But the problem with the combat in that game is that you were actually slower than your enemies most of the time. Like, you would press the button, and there would be a big delay, and I think that was intentional, because then eventually they wanted to... I guess that was intentional, I suppose. But man, like, it didn't feel very nice, in my opinion. Okay. Oh, I don't even have a shield. Anyways, yeah, we're not really doing so much aside from 3-hearting this, but it'll be fun. I'm looking forward to it. Also, we don't have to worry about getting treasure chests that have heart pieces, so that's gonna be nice. Oh my goodness, the dialogue is so slow in this game. Thank you. I wanted to go shieldless, but you can't go shieldless in this game. RSDJ says, Twilight Princess didn't age well in terms of graphics, you feel. I could see why. Personally, I actually like how it aged. In my like, thing is though, because the more stylistic part, but thing is though, that was the Zelda game where they tried to go more realistic. In fact, yeah, even today, it's considered the most realistic Zelda game. Which is weird, because it doesn't even look that realistic, because proportionately people look funny. Yeah, I could burn my shield and go shieldless. I could. But, thing is though, it would only be for like a small portion of the game. And I'd prefer not to. So that's the thing about 3D... No, the thing about 3D Zelda is that it's kind of in a identity limbo. It's a sort of an identity limbo. Okay. Okay. So I like this dungeon. This dungeon's very, very simple. A very good intro. Okay. I guess I could, yeah, have it eaten by a like. It's just that the problem is Mirror Shield is actually very pivotal. But maybe, you know what, maybe for, like, the final stages of the game I might do it. Okay. So, there's a ladder in this guy, I don't know why. There's a ladder inside the tree, I have no idea why. This is the slingshot, yeah? Okay. Slingshot should be like the next door. How many of you guys have actually gotten... Okay. Shield. Okay, sorry, I'm actually kind of in a weird mood right now. Let's do this. Yeah, the thing about 2D Zeldas is that it was familiar territory for them. It was very familiar territory that they were working with, which is why, again, like mechanically, they just felt better. The only issue really that I had with A Link to the Past is that the sword felt a little bit weird. At least, like, the first one I started off with, when I was playing it. But the boss fights were really cool. Like, they were really, really well done. Okay. I don't know, like, what's everyone's favorite Zelda? If you guys had to pick. If you guys had to pick, and you can only play one Zelda game for the rest of your life that's not Breath of the Wild, what would it be? Yo, Sniper Eclipse, how you doing? So, the thing about Navi, I actually don't find her very annoying. Like, it's... the voice is intrusive, sure, but not annoying. Oh, I forgot it's inverted. Oh, okay. Inverted game. Take a couple of steps back. There we go. Okay, let's see if I can... Actually, no, I don't... Okay. It's like right when you turn around. Usually doing a jump attack is dangerous, but this should be good. Let's do it. Uh-oh. Did I screw it up? Yes! Oh, first try! That never happens. That never, ever, ever happens. That's awesome. The thing is, I didn't mind Navi. Like, Navi was just... like, whatever. Like, I had no real issues with Navi, to be honest. Oh, do you know what's another? Okay, another issue that I have with this game: the pause menu. If they had, I don't know why they took out the radial menu from Twilight Princess. The radial menu in Twilight Princess was awesome, but for whatever reason, they decided to do this. Okay. Here we are. Oh yeah, do you guys remember, in Twilight Princess? No, sorry, not Twilight Princess. Skyward Sword, when almost all of the puzzles were called 231, or all the secret codes are 231 because of that. 23 is number 1. Because I think it was I distinctly remember the third dungeon of Skyward Sword. I remember the third dungeon of Skyward Sword, and what's it called? I think you had to like put bombs into a pot. I think they were like you had to put bombs into a pot and then make them fall over in that order or something like that. Something cheesy like that. Because Skyward Sword had really cheesy puzzles. Like, yeah. That's the weird thing about Skyward Sword. Like, it tried doing like old Zelda stuff, but like I feel like they should have focused more on newer stuff instead of like. To be fair, it was 25th anniversary, wasn't it? Okay. The only Zelda game you've played is Ocarina of Time. Oh boy, this must be so boring for you then. Man, I've already played this game. Why is this guy playing this game? Alrighty. Also, another big reason why this game is so popular is the nostalgia factor, which makes sense. Like, honestly, like, I think nostalgia does play a part, but it's like, I prefer new nostalgia that stands on its own compared to nostalgia for the sake of nostalgia. Skyward Sword actually is very underrated, in my opinion. Okay, so that's the timing. Alright. Because it used to be that I would wait for him to turn around and do a jump attack. That was... hello. Oh, eyeball monsters! I've never seen these guys before. I don't believe I've ever fought them. I guess rolling attack my way. Okay. What else? Yeah, that's the thing about Skyward Sword. I actually am planning on replaying that in the future, if I can. But I'm gonna have to find a way to reliably record it, though. Okay. Because I am planning on doing this video series in the future, not necessarily now, but like maybe when we have some downtime, like next year, probably. Yeah, maybe when I have some downtime I'll do it, but there's this one thing that I wanted to really stress was the fact that boss battles in 3D games are very hit or miss. Like, I mean that in the context of today, like, in the context of, like, at the time, maybe it would have been better, but, oh my goodness, at the time. You can shoot the eyeball monsters with the slingshot? Oh, okay, I don't want to do that then. Okay, so, 23. Okay, there's that, and you're left. If I do like a series of doing Breath of the Wild, because I've actually done a lot of Breath of the Wild runs, like not necessarily speed runs, but like, you know, my master mode was the very first thing that we did, like, or master mode we did like the very first stream, which was the intro. Then there's that one time I tried practicing to do the speed runs for Calamity Ganon, but I was terrible at doing that boss fight. That's the thing though, 3D Zelda bosses are very hit or miss. Like this boss, like sure in the context of the time, it was okay. Like whatever. Like whatever, like... I don't know. Like, I don't like this. I'm not a fan of this boss. Like, I understand that it's, like, you know, it's the first boss of a 3D Zelda game, sure, but my gosh, it's just... It's not fun or anything. I see, look at the tracking in this game. I pressed A once. I pressed A once, and I ended up behind him. Why? My goodness. Like, it's a good game. I'm not saying it's a bad game. But my gosh! How is this happening? I pressed A once, and I ended up behind him. Like, my gosh. A normal mode one? I think, yeah, but that's what I did, though. That was, like, most of my live streams. I would start from the beginning, and then just play around with that. And I remember, like, there was that time we were gonna take a sabbatical from Ocarina of Time while waiting for the DLC, and I ended up not playing anything. Like, I ended up not, like, playing, some Twilight Princess. And before we did that, though, I just finished all the bosses. My gosh. I pressed A once, and it ended up behind him. This is, the tracking in this game, it works against me, and it's annoying. It's funny, actually. Because the first time I beat Ocarina of Time was in 2009. Oh, Sniper Eclipse, that's what you mean. Like you mean like a Let's Play, you mean. So, here's the thing. I would love to do a Let's Play for the channel, but I don't want to do it by myself. That's the thing. Like, I do want to do a Let's Play in the future. I don't know what game. But I don't want to do it by myself. I want to be, like, just playing it and in a room with someone. Or in the very least, actually, have my friend play it. Because, yeah, I have a friend who's never played Breath of the Wild in his life. And I actually would have loved to have recorded that playthrough because his reactions were priceless the entire time. This is not Master Quest. Because I don't own Master Quest. Unfortunately. Oh, man, that was something. Also, the funny thing about Zelda and their storytelling, I actually like the storytelling that they have, like the cutscenes, which is why I don't mind the unskippable cutscenes in previous games. Ben missed it. First dungeon. To be honest, the first dungeon takes like, what, like 10 minutes to do? So yeah, okay, so, what I'm planning on doing in the future, not now because we're busy with Splatoon 2, Breath of the Wild's DLC is going to be coming out, and then, Super Mario Odyssey is going to be a thing. We're going to be pretty busy on the channel, but in the future, I would love to do this series where we rank all the bosses. What I'm planning is we're going to rank the bosses from, like, to the top 10 bosses for the first video. So top 10 bosses that I really, really enjoy, and we're going to restrict it to 3D Zeldas. So if it's a 3D Zelda game on a console, then they qualify, and if they have, like, a big expository cutscene before or after them, or something like that. So, like, Puppet Ganon, for example, from Wind Waker, he would qualify as a boss in this context, but mini-bosses in the middle of dungeons do not count. Actually, I don't know, could they? Because some of the mini-bosses are actually more fun than, like, actual bosses. See you later, Sniper Eclipse. Like, that's the thing, like, some of the mini-bosses are actually even more fun. Because there's some good bosses. Like, there are good bosses, but they're like the exceptions to the rule, but most of them tend to be mini-bosses. Because I remember we were complaining about Twilight Princess bosses not so long ago. And, like, there are exceptions. There's always an exception. There's only going to be, like, the one good boss, or, like, the 2 or 3 good bosses. But I remember the, I don't even remember the name. It's like a Jiangxi from Twilight Princess in the Arbiter's Grounds, where you have to cut the thread. You cut the thread, and then there's this invisible sword, you have to turn into a wolf to see him, and then it's just this horrifying, like, Jiangxi swordsman that floats around. That was cool, but like that's not something we get to have. So yeah, I would have considered that a boss because he just has a really cool concept about him. What else? Like, nah, but then again, like then that would mean that like the lone Dark Nut from Twilight Princess would have to be considered on the list. And even then, actually, that boss fight was actually pretty, like that even as a fight, that was actually pretty good in comparison to most of Twilight Princess's bosses. Because the thing is, whenever I rate my bosses, part of it is, like, in this order, I guess, in prioritizing order, the order is the mechanics, the design, no, the mechanics of the fights, the context in which the fight is presented to you, and the design. And usually design is like usually that ties in music as well. Yeah, that's kind of my thing. I just, man. Like, okay, because I'm trying to think of like the good bosses of Ocarina of Time, and in all honesty, Barinade is actually one of the best bosses, and he's like the third boss. But it's made, like, the reason why I say context of when the battle was presented to you was because with Barinade, he comes really early in the game, meaning you don't have very many weapons to use. And that's what made it so fun, though, is the fact that, like, you just had the right amount of weapons, whereas in other Zelda games you would have so many weapons, but they have to restrict to having only the one item. I actually wasn't that afraid of Redeads as a kid. Like, oh no, the Ocarina of Time ones, which is weird. So, we talk about Redeads quite a bit here on streams. We talk about Redeads quite a bit. And the thing about me and Redeads is that I was terrified of the ones from Wind Waker. Even though, like, the general consensus is that people thought those ones looked hilarious. Not me. I was horrified of those things. I would turn down the volume whenever I thought there was a Redead nearby. But the ones in Ocarina of Time I was okay with, even though those were the ones that gave people childhood trauma. So, I don't know. I'm weird like that. Gavin Benitis, how you doing? Oh yeah, the Guardians from Skyward Sword were a nightmare because they had this horrifying music. Oh man, that was good though. That was like tense. What else? But yeah, when it comes to bosses, like the good ones are like Barinade and Phantom Ganon from the Forest Temple. Let's see, Phantom Ganon from the Forest Temple. I guess, like, yeah, I'm trying to think, like, yeah, that's about, oh yeah, and of course the final boss there. Oh, Gavin, you were on the stream? Cool. So, yeah, that was the thing, though, like, yeah, in terms of, like, the good, like, just to give you, I guess, a little teaser for what the video is gonna be like, the only bosses of Ocarina of Time that I actually consider, like, one of the, like, you know, part of the series, like, top 20 even, was Barinade. Like, yeah, Barinade, Phantom Ganon. Because people like Volvagia, but I feel like they only like Volvagia for the design and not because the boss fight itself was actually good. Bongo Bongo, he's difficult, but I feel like he's difficult for the wrong reasons. Like, I don't know, we'll see how it is. Like, I actually barely remember Bongo Bongo. All I knew was that you have to shoot his arms, and I already have my issues when it comes to aiming in this game. But yeah, Bongo Bongo, I guess Bongo Bongo's alright too. Like, I guess Bongo Bongo was alright. He was set up pretty well. Like, people did set him up pretty nicely as, like, this ultimate evil that was sealed in the well, but then he escapes. Yeah, people like the dragons in Zelda, but, like, there's, like, only, like, one good dragon fight in the Zelda. No, well, okay, there's one good 3D dragon Zelda fight, By the way, for the context of this video, the DS games are considered 2D games. Just so you guys know, the 3DS are considered 2D games for the context of what I'm talking about here. Because, like, the 3DS... Sorry, not 3DS. The DS bosses were fantastic. Like, the DS Zelda game bosses... Say what you will about the games themselves, and Temple of the Ocean King, which is horrible, the boss fights were good. Yo, Victor, how you doing? What else? Like, yeah, because, like, the only good dragon fight in the Zelda series was... That was, like, in the 3D Zelda game. Because 2D Zelda dragons are a lot of fun. Like, Aquamentus, Gleeok is one of my favorite bosses of all time. I wish they brought him back in 3D form. That would be amazing. Like, they brought him in the DS version, but, again, I consider that 2D. Oh, man. Like, Gleeok was so cool. Like, man... Like, Gleeok was cool because he was so dangerous. Two-headed dragon that does so much damage to you. What else? Yeah, like, I'm trying to think of a 3D Zelda dragon boss that was actually good. Like, man. Like, even Levias from Skyward Sword, you're technically not even fighting Levias, you're fighting against this parasite. Because technically, wasn't Levias technically a dragon? I have to get caught, don't I? Hello! Yeah, I wish the dragons in Breath of the Wild had a bigger part as well. That would, like, I was expecting them to have a bigger part. I remember the first time I saw Dinral. Dinral was the first dragon I've ever encountered in that game. I was just like, oh, that's so cool. I have yet to play A Link Between Worlds. I wish I could. Okay. I wish the text would go faster. Okay. What else? Like, yeah, that's the thing. Like, there's no dragon bosses, really. But people like them a lot. And I'm just like, why? Like, yeah, again, it's because of the design, sure, but there's so much more to a boss fight than the design. Like, Argarok looked so cool in Twilight Princess, but when you fight him, he looks grain-fed. I didn't like him. Yeah, I didn't like Argarok at all. It was just such a boring boss fight. Yeah, see, like, the final boss could have been fighting Calamity Ganon with dragons. That would be nice, but nah, let's not. What else do we got? Yeah, like, I can't think because, like, the 2D Zelda games, though, are the polar opposite. Like, in 2D Zelda games, when you fight against dragons, like, yeah, Gleeok from Zelda 1 is my favorite, one of my favorite bosses from that game. Aquamentus. Actually, no, both of those versions. There's a version of that from the first game and one from Oracle of Seasons. Both very, very well done boss fights. Helmasaur King, would that be considered a dragon? Well, like, Argarok is the big armored dragon from Twilight Princess. It looks really, really cool, but it does no damage. Like, it just looks scary. Like, at least with Bongo Bongo, you have to strategize. What else? What's another good dragon boss from the Zelda series? Oh, Barba! Barba, man. Barba from Zelda 2. Fantastic boss fight. Yeah, Barba from Adventure of Link was one of my favorites. Like, yeah, like, in terms of fun fights, though, in this game, because, like, here's the thing, the fun fights are the ones that are challenging, engaging, and they actually, like, what's it called? They actually test your skill, rather than just be that thing that happens to be in front of you. Yeah, so the thing about Breath of the Wild, I would agree with you that they were easy, but to be honest though, I think part of the reason why they would also be easy is that if you were super equipped, you had like good gear, then most of the bosses would be easy anyway. Because Thunderblight Ganon, for me, I had a lot of fun fighting that boss. It would actually be in my top 10, personally, Thunderblight Ganon, because it is just a very... It's just a very intense fight, and it's so satisfying to beat him, even though you can... Like, if I think about Breath of the Wild, you can burst any boss down. Like, you don't even need much to do it either. You just have to have, like, good equipment or a buff or something, and then a strong weapon, and then you will erase the boss. I like how they don't hear me. Okay, got this? I can't believe they didn't see me. That's hilarious. Yeah, that's the thing. That's the thing. Like, people didn't like Dark Beast Ganon from Breath of the Wild, but my gosh, the music and the atmosphere just it made up for it. So that's the thing, though. Like, it wouldn't be like, you know, top 20, but it would be high up on my list. So how I would do the video then would be like the beginning, like the first video would be top 10, counting down like 10, and then number 1 is just like personally my favorite, but thing is though like the top 5 could all be a number 1 technically. Cream of the crop bosses, essentially. But yeah, and then after that, then we'll kind of just count up from like the good bosses, then we just make our way to the worst, and then we have like the worst boss. See, I think the worst, I have actually still need to figure out who the worst boss would be. The worst boss, it would have to be like someone that showed up like late in the game and has an awful design and is just not fun. Here's the thing, like, because it is possible to have a boss that's difficult but also not fun. But like, you know, like nothing really comes to mind. Yeah, no, Dark Beast Ganon, RCJ is right. Like, Dark Beast Ganon is more like a victory lap than an actual boss fight. Fighting Calamity Ganon Phase 2 on Master Mode is a lot of fun. That would actually also make my top 20. That would definitely make my top 20 on Master Mode. It's a different fight on Master Mode. It feels like a different fight. There's no new attacks or anything like that. It's just that it adds the health regen, and the health regen is very important. What else? Okay, Wind Waker had some good bosses. Really, like, Wind Waker had good bosses for the most part. Actually, no, part of the reason why I like Wind Waker bosses so much too is that the designs are so imaginative. There's such imaginative boss fights, like, in terms of the design. Like, Helmrock King looks awesome. The Calais Demo looks awesome. He sounds somehow familiar. It's because you've been looking at my YouTube channel. Oh yeah, Fire Temple with 3 hearts is gonna be great. I'm gonna be awful at fighting Volvagia. I don't even understand how Volvagia works. Like, the thing about Volvagia that annoys me is that the damage he does to you is the damage of rocks falling on you and not anything that he does, and it's so frustrating because dodging it, like, they kind of track you. That's how I remember it. They sort of track you down and then they fall on you, and it's just like, why? Why? Do I like Coloctus from Skyward Sword? Oh yeah. Coloctus is one of my favorite bosses. That name sounds somehow familiar. Lee NNK. What else? Yeah, Coloctus is one of my favorite bosses in the series, actually. Because music-wise, awesome. Design-wise, so cool. The dungeon, it's like the icing on top of, like, the cake that was my favorite dungeon from Skyward Sword. Who else? I actually had to replay Skyward Sword, because I feel like with Skyward Sword, I didn't like any of the bosses except for Coloctus and Demise. But those were like, those guys would definitely fit within my top 10 list. Oh man. But like all the other bosses, I don't want to deal with them. But then again, I have to remember them too, right? Imprisoned was... I can't even remember if I like Imprisoned or not. Like I hated Imprisoned from Hyrule Warriors. That was... Why? Just super restrictive. You have to do X amount of damage, then he's gonna be invincible, and you have to wait for him to let you damage him again. What else? Like Morpha is annoying boss because it just showcases everything that's wrong with this game, and that is the horrible tracking of the hookshot and the weird depth perception that you get, because sometimes a tentacle might grab you even though you're clearly far away, and they kind of restrict your space with the spikes everywhere, which is pretty cool. Like, it's a cool battle arena that they give you, but that's about it. Like, the design sucked. It's a ball in water. Oh my gosh. It's a ball floating around in water. Like, at least Morpheal. Like, I don't even like Morpheal from Twilight Princess, but I love the design in the very least. That's kind of like its redeeming factor. What is another good boss? Yeah, I feel like Morpha and Bongo Bongo are meant to use the environment against you, which is fine. It's just that in a game where you can barely mitigate the damage you get from the environment because of how the controls work, it does feel unfair. You know, I actually have Super Mario 64 on my Wii. I should play it someday. Yeah, that's true. Getting the big... Actually, should I get the Bigoron sword? Guys, should I get the Bigoron sword? Good question. Might do it. Yeah, I'm trying to think, like, yeah, Wind Waker had good bosses. Like, Goma was alright. He was more fun. He was more fun than, like, any other Goma in the series. Bigoron sword is really, really good. I mean, it's not like I need hearts to have a Bigoron sword, so yeah, it's an idea. Actually, didn't I do a video? Yeah, I have to get Epona either way. Wait, do I even... No, wait, do you need... I don't think you need Epona. Like, wait, guys, is Epona a need? Or a luxury? Is Epona a need or a luxury? Because, like, I recall that there's the Gerudo Desert, where you have to use the hookshot to get across, or you could use Epona. Like, I don't know. Oh, whoops, I didn't realize I was playing the song. It's just very annoying without, right? Okay. Yeah, I might as well. Like, last time... You know what, we'll get the horse. You know what? Epona has been super misrepresented, or underrepresented, in Breath of the Wild, so we might as well get this. Because why not? Hey, Zelda Gamer, how you doing? I remember I read the manga for Ocarina of Time at least 5 times. There's only 2 volumes, but I loved it. But yeah, we might as well. We'll save Malon, because we like Malon. Sorry, can't even sing. Alright, so, yeah, I'm trying to think, like, the thing about old Zelda games that bothered me, which was I was so happy for Breath of the Wild, was that they would force you to not focus on the main quest so that you could do stuff. But then that's technically main quest stuff, so it's like there's obscure stuff that you wouldn't have known otherwise. That's what I liked about Breath of the Wild, is that exploration rewards you and makes the rest of the game easier, but it's not a requirement. Yeah, no, it took me so long to get Epona the first time. I was so bad at racing. But the thing is, though, I was so nervous to do the racing in Majora's Mask, but we were actually able to do that okay. I'm hoping to finish the stream getting the Master Sword, yes. Okay, but if we want to get opponent, we need to get the song from... We have to get the song. But we'll do that later. Also, T-Dog Terry, welcome to the party. And by party, I mean team composition. Okay, so... What can I remember about this game? Like, I'm trying to think, like, other... Okay, so yeah, I'm always stressing Wind Waker had some good bosses. Like, Molgara and Jalhalla were good boss fights. Puppet Ganon was pretty fun, too. Puppet Ganon was pretty fun, and the final boss is one of the best. Yeah, what I thought, yeah, staying close to the walls. And actually, what I did, I think, is that I just planted myself in front of Ingo. Sorry, I had to sneeze. Okay, here we go. Yeah, King Dodongo is a very easy boss. But yeah, Molgara, Jalhalla, Puppet Ganon, Helmrock King. Pretty good bosses, even though there aren't very many. I would love a boss... I would love a Zelda game that has a lot of boss fights, but they're all, like, you know, good boss fights. Okay. Yeah, thankfully there's a place where you can get rubies. Are you still talking? Oh my goodness. Really? Oh my goodness, this guy, he keeps talking. Man, I want to be a parent that coaches people how to play Zelda games. You kidding me? That's awesome. Oh man, yeah. Come to think of it, actually, that might end up being the case. Oh, that's gonna be fun. You know, I'll just dip and dodge these guys. I don't really need to deal with them. No, yeah, I was pressing B. That was the thing. He just let himself keep going. Like, I'm pressing B, sir. Please, let me go. Yeah, it was awful. Oh, not even close, babe. Let's see, what else can I say? 3D Zelda, like, yeah, like, the only good bosses from... Let's see. Okay, Majora's Mask. I actually liked all the boss fights except for the shark. The shark just... no. The shark just no. Alright, have fun at the meeting. Like, yeah, like, all the bosses from Majora's Mask, I like them for one reason or another, because Goat, he has a very simple design, but it was a lot of fun. Like, if they... I would love to see someone mod it so that, like, it was crazier. But the thing is that would also mean that the mechanics of, like, or the 3D controls of Majora's Mask would have to be better than they are right now, but a lot of potential there. Yeah, Gyro's easier if you use your magic attack while swimming as a Zora. But my gosh, it's really frustrating sometimes, because swimming is a bit of a pain. What else? I'm mashing B? Oh, there we are. It's a Goron problem. Yes, I agree. Goodbye. What's it called? So the shark is... yeah, he's annoying for that reason. Goat, he's fine. A lot of fun. I would love to see it improved in the future. Or something similar. It was a lot of fun to do that because you're chasing each other down. It's awesome. Adolwa is actually one of my favorites because, again, context of when he was given as well. you could theoretically fight him almost with any weapon. You can technically kill him with just using exclusively any weapon if you were good enough. And you fight him at like the very beginning of the game. You fight him at the very beginning of the game. Let's see. I'm trying to think, like, yeah, you fight him at the beginning of the game, and you know, it feels down to the wire because you only have the 3 hearts to deal with as well, so it's very engaging when you fight against him. Who else? The Twin Mold is a worm fight done well. Like, actually, the worm fights in the 2D games weren't that bad. It's just that it felt like they weren't really attacking you. It kind of felt like they were doing their own thing while you wailed away on them, and you just happened to be there when they were attacking you. And I guess it's the same thing with this guy, but the giant mask made it so much cooler. But yeah, like, it's so much cooler to fight them with a giant mask. And the entire Majora's Mask final boss fight is a standout for the series. Because, again, there's so much you could do with it, and that's why it's going to be one of my favorites. It might be in my top 5, to be honest. Because, like, design-wise, it looks insane. What else? Twilight Princess. Okay, the good bosses from Twilight Princess. Let's count them. Yetta. And Zant with an asterisk. Yetta and Zant with an asterisk. I love Twilight Princess. Don't get me wrong. I love Twilight Princess. But my gosh, those boss fights, like they were just there to look cool, but not necessarily to challenge you, which is frustrating because I love being challenged in video games. Yeah, we're going the right way, right? Yeah. Yeah, like Yetta was a fun fight because the music was really, really good. The stage in which you fought, like, it was an ice stage, but it didn't feel unfair. It just felt like it was part of the thing, because also this person is the one that's sliding around as well, so obviously you would have to be sliding around. So, okay, so the Ganondorf fight, I'm going to be really, really divisive about this. I did not like the Ganondorf fight in Twilight Princess. It's not even because I didn't like the fact that Ganondorf took over. It's just that it feels weird that they hype up Ganon as this powerful evil god that Zant served, and you just fight against this dude with a sword. It's just like, it didn't feel as good. I would have preferred, or what they could have done is just have the entire boss fight, just forget about all those different phases that you fight Ganondorf in, forget all those phases, and just have it just be the sword fight, and his moveset expands as you fight him. Like, or the more damage you do, like, if you do 1/3 of his damage, then he gets a bigger moveset and it becomes more intense. And he starts using, like, the evil flames that he has. Why am I so bad at this game? Yeah, the sword fight could have been better. It's just that, like, they should have just fleshed out his moveset. He literally has, like 4 attacks that he uses, and I feel like they could have just worked on that one fight so much more and just forgot about Puppet Zelda and Dark Beast Ganon. I feel like they should have just focused on that and, like, to have him steadily become more powerful as you did damage. That would have been nicer. Cause it's just like, it's not that I think it's a bad fight. It's just an okay fight. Like, yeah, it was just a very okay fight. Okay, let's talk about Link, the Faces of Evil for the CDI. I actually kind of want to play those games. I kind of want to play them. Not to beat them, but just to play them. Just to play them. I just want to see what they're like and say that my YouTube channel has it because we're technically a Zelda channel, which is why we're playing this game instead of Splatoon 2. Oh, it's here. Okay. Like, I want to play it just for the sake of playing it, not necessarily because I think it would be good. It's like, oh, maybe people were wrong about it. Nah, I know they're bad. I've seen people play it, but I wanna try it for myself, you know? Okay, I did not memorize any of that from when we have to come back here later. Alright. Why? Tracking, why? The tracking in this game is so weird. Oh my goodness. Come on, come on. I got you. That was difficult. See why I don't like the combat in this game? Because it felt so random. There was no control, there was no momentum or anything. There was no momentum that I had to maintain in my fight against the enemy. Like that's how they made the game more difficult. Giving the enemies ability to block. Like, no Zelda game has that except for Adventure of Link. But at least with that one, you have to guess between up or down. This one, it's when. This one, it's just a question of when. And you'd think that, like, oh man, it's just. Do I gotta end early Thursday? No, hopefully I don't have to end early Thursday. It's just that it was a special scenario because a family member was sick. Although I might start the stream early on Thursday though, to make up for that. Because I don't know what's gonna happen. We'll see. We're talking about Tingle is in Breath of the Wild, Adrian. Like, I might start a little. That's the thing, it's more waiting, and I didn't like that though. I would have preferred for enemies just to, like, for you to score hits on them, because we're already trying to deal with a 3D space. And yeah, just give the enemies a little bit more health. We don't mind. Just let us be able to control the fight and not feel like we're forced to wait. Like, anyway, the thing is though, this is all retrospective, right? Tingle is a Kid Cobra made in Breath of the Wild. I love the reference. Kid Cobra. Oh, sorry, Tingle mains Kid Cobra. Nope, yeah, well. That's the thing though. Okay, so, right, I was talking about this, but then I got cut off because I had to talk about something else. But, so, the first time I beat Ocarina of Time was in 2000... I don't know, I think the first time I ever beat it was like 2007, but I started just like, yeah, I was just sitting with a guide the entire time. I was using the guide the entire time. And the thing is, I played it again, almost forgetting everything, in 2009. It was 2009, and I played it, and I was thinking to myself, wow, the combat in this game is so hard. And the reason why, though, is because that was the same year I played Demon Souls, which is a game that's known for being super hard with its combat, but then, oh man, like, this game is harder than Demon Souls because you have no control. At least in Demon Souls you can control the flow of battle, but oh man. But yeah, like, I actually had more trouble playing this game than I did having Demon Souls. Not because I died all the time, I didn't die very much, it's just that I was just so frustrated. I actually like Skyward Sword's combat. At least from what I remember it. There's a shortcut to the Lost Woods in Goron City. There was, it's just that I wasn't sure if I could use them because I didn't have the bracelet. Anyways, well, that's just time I'm gonna waste then. Hey, it's Mickey! Ladies and gentlemen, give Mickey a hand. He is in the chat. Also, Jonan's back, apparently. Way to steal Mickey's thunder. What else can I say? But yeah, I don't know. Like, I would have preferred it, really, if no enemies had shields, they just had more health. I would have actually found that more preferable. Spore Gamer, you've changed your profile pic, so it's hard for me to recognize you, but I remember you from some comments. What else? Light the Deku Stick and blow up the rocks? Yeah, I guess I could have done that. It's just that I don't know how to facilitate that, and then it just would have been, like, a lot of time spent of me figuring that out, which would have been a waste of everyone's time. In the very least, at least Ocarina of Time lets you do this thing where you just walk backwards. Really, a brief meeting? Oh, that's awesome. Huh. Let's see. Like, okay, good boss. Yeah, something like, yeah, you know what? Yeah, my lists, I don't even know how many bosses there are in total, actually. Yeah, yesterday I was actually really tired. I'm actually quite tired right now. I was really stressed out trying to figure out some stuff, and it was accentuated by the fact that this wasn't working. My setup wasn't working at all. It was so frustrating. Oh my goodness, yeah, playing... Actually, do you know what? Yeah, we might get the Bigoron sword just because Dark Link was actually a cool fight. And it didn't feel as bad, like, when you... But it felt so random at the same time. That's my issue with Dark Link. It felt really random when he would let you hit him. Let's see... There actually weren't very many 3D Zelda games, weren't there? Thug Plays. I'm not gonna mod anyone because there's not very many people to mod for. Oh, do you know what thing? Also, I did explicitly say that I would not be talking very much in the Splatoon stream because I wanted to focus on playing the game. Because I noticed, I was watching some of the footage yesterday, and it was just like, some of my, like, my worst played matches were the ones where I was talking. Like, there were exceptions, obviously, there's always an exception, but man. Oh, maybe that might be it. Okay, maybe, yeah, attack like he hasn't used. Guys, get ready for the best cutscene in the game. Oh wait, no, that's not it. Darkling doesn't have a counter to the Megaton Hammer? Ooh, I should try that. Okay. That could be fun. Dance. I love this. Okay, so there's a meme that I associate with this. Someone took a screenshot of this dialogue box, and then the caption that they gave it was, "When I'm depressed, and people tell me to stop being depressed." When I'm depressed, when I have chronic depression, and someone tells me to stop being sad. Just like that, my depression is all gone. Something just came over me. I suddenly wanted to dance like crazy. I am Darunia. When you chronic depression, someone tells you to stop being sad. Wow! It worked! Oh my gosh! I'm pressing B, but he won't let me escape. Resistance is futile. He does look like he's crying. He looks a little bit sad. Then again, he might have been crying. I mean, he was pretty depressed not that long ago. But of course, I told him to stop being depressed, and then suddenly, just like, oh my gosh. Awful meme. Okay. let us go. Resistance is feudal. Yeah. So people are wondering why I don't talk about politics that much. It's because my opinion of politics is very controversial. Unlike most people, I'm not either communism, capitalism. These things are meaningless in my eyes. It's all about feudalism. It's all about feudalism. But Lee, why do you care about feudalism? Isn't feudalism violent and encourages violence against other people that disagree with you? Why, yes. Yes, it does. You got a problem with that? Just leave it like that. Did that work? Yeah! Somehow that worked. I like this dungeon. This is a pretty nice dungeon. The boss is... eh. I don't like the boss, but the dungeon's pretty nice. I will say that. The Goron hug scene's pretty good too. I actually watched yesterday, because I was bored, and a certain someone, I'm not naming names, put the idea in my head that I should listen to a debate with right-wing speaker Ann Coulter. That was fun. That was fun. Really exciting. I won't say too much about what they talked about, but I did enjoy the fact that they tried to make it fair. Like, they tried to make it fair, but then the thing is, though, her opponent was, like, had a lot of ad hominem arguments, and that really was bad. Wait, do I go here? Okay, thing is, actually, I follow a lot of people on Twitter. That's kind of the weird thing, like, what kind of annoys me, actually, these days, is that there's a lot of people whose consciousness you could be subjected to through the magic of Twitter. But people get mad when they see you following people that they don't agree with, and they make the assumption that you associate with those people. Like, that time when, like, yeah, I remember there's that, like, this somehow became a news story. I was annoyed by this. This is what journalism has become, but it became a news, oh no, wait a minute, how do I do this again? How do I do this? How do I do this? Oh no, we're okay. Oh no, we're not okay. We're the opposite of okay. We're okay! Oh my gosh! So slow! I was thinking, am I out? Am I out of the woods? Nope. But yeah, I remember there's like, this became a news story about how PewDiePie, that guy that people know, that I actually have not seen any videos of. All I know is that he has like a bazillion subscribers on YouTube, and I'll never be that good. But he followed a lot of right-wing people, and people got mad thinking that, oh, he's turned to the right wing. I'm just like, what? Are you talking about Politicon? Yeah, that's the thing. I don't think it was a proper debate. Like, I think they just want to have it like a discussion. But like they kind of took to it like it was a debate. Like it wasn't really. No, wait, sorry, no. I'll rescind that. It was not a debate. It was just a discussion. It was not a debate though. They like they did not call it a debate. They did not present it as a debate. I was talking about the one at Politicon that happened a couple of days ago. Hey, somebody. Somebody out there notice me. Oh, the tracking! Did you see that? I was targeting him, and he went to the side. The tracking in this game is too much. Why are you still aiming there, Link? Oh, that was awful. Oh, man. But yeah, no, I'll take that back. That was not a debate. That was actually not... Like, they actually, like, specifically said it wasn't a debate. Or did they specifically say that? Or is it just that, like, they just said... Oh, yeah, they did. They explicitly said... Okay, come on. Yeah! It's kind of annoying though, because the thing is, what people need to understand about politics is that everyone's knowledge of it is, it ranges. It very much ranges. That's kind of what annoys me, because I believe that people should be allowed to talk politics, even if they're not very good at it. Like, I'm talking, like, yeah, well, for those of you guys that don't know, well, me, anyway, I've talked quite a bit about JonTron, and how people got mad at JonTron for having a different opinion, and people are just like, oh, well, you're not political anyway. I think so, he believes that too, but the thing is, though, I understand that you need to be learned in your opinions, but the thing is, though, everyone has a different background in how they learn things, in that, what's it called, they have everyone has a different background of how they learn things, and the thing is, though, that includes politics, because in some families, politics is very important, while in other families, religion is very important. Like, so it's kind of like that too. Like, I believe everyone should be allowed to say something, because, like it or not, it does affect you somehow, and you should be able to say something based on that. Not necessarily have a big platform. Not necessarily give yourself a big platform to do stuff with. Like, yeah, and like, influence people. But the thing is, though, you have to understand that people like JonTron, or freaking PewDiePie, they're not political people, so why do people act so threatened whenever they do something that conflicts with what other people think? Like, you know? Yeah, I understand that, yes, they have influence because people look up to them. But I really don't think that video gamers are going to be so influenced by a video gamer's politics. I actually don't believe that kids would be like, oh yeah, like, JonTron talked about mass immigration, why he opposes it. I'm gonna think the same thing too. Like, because yeah, people, like, you know, like, yeah. So, you know, there's a lot. Yeah, people exaggerate JonTron's political opinions, and JonTron even said to himself that, like, it's not what I specialize in. I just said what I believed was the right thing to say, and those were my points. But people got mad. Why? Because he has a different idea? That was the thing that frustrated me. That was kind of the thing that frustrated me. Like I understand if you want to disagree with someone and their politics. That's fine. No, in fact, you're supposed to. Oh my gosh, oh my gosh, oh my gosh, oh my gosh. But yeah, but then that's kind of why I shy away from it these days as well. Not to mention that, like, you know, actually, like, legitimately speaking, I recognize that my own personal beliefs are very offensive to a lot of people. Like, they are actually, like, high-key offensive. Can I backflip this entire way? Alrighty. Wow, we've actually done this well. Usually it would take me like a couple of tries. Okay, what's this? Oh, do you know what? Okay, this is one of the other complaints I have about this game. But is the fact that these guys fly around and you have to wait for them to come to you because you don't track properly. Again, thank you, game. Thank you for making my job infinitely more easy. Because what's life without challenge, am I right? Oh, no. Oh, I thought that was bummable. That's the thing, though. People are allowed to have different opinions. Like, in fact, that's what enriches discussion. That's what I'm trying to do as well. Like, I'm trying to make it so that it'll be easier for people to express their opinions and being able to actually talk about them instead of demonizing a person just because they say something that offends them. Like, I understand that, yeah, like, I have an anti-asshole rule as well in place, but it's really tricky because on the internet, you can't know inflections, you know? You can't know the inflections of a person. Oh, thank you, Navi, thank you. I did not know there were spikes that were about to hit me. Let's go. Here we go. Yeah, well, I am bad, but the thing is, though, I feel like games should tailor themselves to me. No, but in all honesty, the way that I feel about a lot of video games and difficulty, I welcome difficulty, but it depends on how the difficulty is, I guess, executed. I'm so bad at this game. Like, if the game is hard because it wasn't designed properly, then I wouldn't say it was good. But if the game is hard because it was designed in such a way to make it deliberately challenging, then that's great. Okay. How did I do this? Oh, boy. Oh, you awful person. Why are you here? Okay, that was too early. I have to be a little bit later. No, I'm trying to lower the amount of people that can invite to the Discord because I don't want things getting too chaotic. Because yeah, I'm trying to ease people into, like, so that we can have a good environment. But it's tough though. It is tough to have. What the heck was that? Okay. Yeah, that's the thing. I don't want it to be too chaotic. I'm trying to like fix things right now. Like, I'm not trying to sanitize things, but I am trying to make it so that it's easier for people to cope. Thankfully though, it hasn't been too flooded, but you know, there's always the wild card that we have to deal with, which is actually kind of stressful. Okay, let's go. Oh no! Oh, but the tracking is bad for both of us! Oh my! The tracking is bad for both players. Fight me here, I suppose? Can't they fall? No, they can't fall over, can they? No, they can't. There's no way. Okay, come on. Hoppity hop. Okay, I'll fight you. Oh, you were waiting for me. I thought he would jump off. That would be hilarious. Okay, you're next. Come on. Okay, yeah, you don't even need to block. You just need to have the, Okay. We don't have a map, do we? Like, I don't think No, I didn't get the map. You don't need a map. You kidding me? This looks very similar to the room that I was just in, and yet it isn't. Okay. And then here's the bomb bag. I could have angled that way better. I feel like I could have aimed that way better. I kind of want to, like, deliberately lose the wooden shield. Like, do I even need it, though? Do I need the wooden shield? Like, I feel like I don't. Well, because I'm gonna need to get the Hylian shield anyway. I forgot to get the Hylian shield. I forgot to get the Hylian shield. That's what I forgot to do, you guys. Ah, it's okay. I forgot to get the Hylian shield, but that's okay. That's not what we're about. Yeah, you know what, we'll just not use the Hylian shields. Okay, cool, that's gonna be great. So the enemy has an inherent advantage over us, because they love their shields. Oh yeah. Make no mistake. Yeah, don't worry, Mickey, I'm actually trying to facilitate something. Because a certain someone has proven to be quite trustworthy. I wonder who it is. I wonder. A certain someone. A certain someone has proven quite trustworthy. Who could it be, Mickey? Who could it be? Mickey. It could be anyone. Shieldless. Oh, I read that as, sorry, RSDJ, I read that as shirtless adult Link, and I was like, oh yeah. Wait, what? Oh, welcome to Beep Beep Simulator. I'm gonna be your host for today. I'm gonna be your host for Beep Beep Simulator. Anything could kill it. If something pops out of the ground, I'm dead. I'm actually, like, dead. I don't even mean, like, oh, like, I'm gonna die in the game and I can just respawn later. No, me, personally, I'm dead! I forgot to take out the shield, but he didn't turn around in time! What on earth? They're turning us up! That was, like, the girliest scream I've ever done. Oh, man. That was so scary. I was thinking, okay, I gotta take this out first, but I need to move to the side, but then the game didn't unlock on time because there's that delay. There's that 1 second delay. This is fun. This is how you play Ocarina of Time. This is how you make Ocarina of Time fun. By doing stuff like this. Oh, man. That was like, I almost legit, like, screamed. I actually almost legit screamed. At that part. Oh, that was so funny. My shield's burned away. Nice! Oh, that was so funny. Okay, okay. One of you guys. What? Take out the button. There you go. Yeah, this game's also being a little bit slow. Scream. Okay. Oh, that was scary. Oh yeah, isn't there like a... Okay, is there like a 1 second delay? Is there a 1 second... Like, how much was the delay? Do you think you could remember off the top of your head? Because I did notice a delay, but I can't review it right now to know what it is. Because, yeah, I actually can delay myself. It's just that things seems okay. I hear flapping of wings, but then... It was like, okay, 0.5. Okay, that's fine. Alright, because I remember yesterday I was cheering because we won a game of Splatoon. But... we won the game of Splatoon and I was cheering, but it was like, yeah, I guess 0.5 seconds too early. Oh! Oh my goodness, targeting. Why are you doing this to me? Go. Nice. Oh! Oh, man. Where are you? Fighting Keys in this game is quite annoying. But, you can do it though. Yeah, it's not, well, it's a little bit noticeable, but it's not that bad. But the thing is, I am planning on doing a playthrough, like a Let's Play series, type series. But I'd want to do it with our friends though. Because we have anecdotes. Like, I have a friend in mind that I could play it with. And we have our anecdotes. It's something actually we've been wanting to do for a long time. This is like back when I had a YouTube channel. That was not this one, but it was a YouTube channel. I had like 1 subscriber, which I think was me, actually. I think I was a lone subscriber of that YouTube channel, and I was recording Resident Evil 2 for the PlayStation ports on PlayStation 3. Am I planning on getting all the Gold Skulltulas? No, I will not be. Actually, I won't be getting any Gold Skulltulas. I actually don't even think I'll be getting anything extra. I think this is just going to be a very bare-bones Zelda adventure. This looks pretty cool. Infernal Dinosaur. Look at him, he's just menacingly walking towards me. Wow, 1 hit. Nice. That's all you need. Okay. Ow. Ow. Oh no. I've made a mistake. I could not wait to bomb my Dodongos. Ow. Actually, Infernal Dinosaur sounds way more badass than it should. Infernal Dinosaur. Oh no! Really? That's the amount of time that I get? Really? This game just loves me. I was kind of hoping to see how long it would last, but I guess he's more tenacious than I would have imagined. Not bad. Wow. This game is real. I'm just really bad at the game. That's the only real explanation. Just grazed me. Okay, let's do it again. Do it again. Come on. Come on. That was so fun. I can't wait to bomb some more Dodongos. Oh yeah, wasn't there supposed to be fog in the room? Actually, quite a few things have like been slightly touched up from the N64 version. I have the power to hire and fire. Alright. So yeah, that's King Dodongo. It's a very simple one, but again, I guess it's because they wanted to teach us. I guess. I kind of wish that the game would like teach us through the dungeon and then have the culmination be the boss fight rather than having the boss fight be the... Yeah, I kind of prefer, like, just the boss fights would be the culmination to really challenge you. But, you know, because that's what boss fights are for. Kind of like how in old school games, like, you know, you're shooting everything in, like, I don't know, whatever, like in Contra, I guess. You're shooting everyone, and then you're learning to position yourself accordingly when you're dodging the enemy, so then your boss fight, it would have complex patterns to shoot. So, like, you now have to focus on your aim, while also mastering your ability to position yourself accordingly. Like, you know? Anyways, this is a good scene, so we're gonna silence ourselves and let Zach Bernard enjoy this. Goron Ruby. You should go see the Great Fairy on top of Death Mountain. She will power you up. Hey everybody, let's see off our brother. He looks really, really awesome. I gotta say, like, the Gorons look awesome in this game. Also considering this, like, they're the first Gorons as well. Breath of the Wild had the best Gorons, because they're so expressive, though. I could die. Climbing the mountain. Oh, so fun! Oh my gosh. Welcome to Beep Beep Simulator. I'm your host, Beep Beep Lee. Do I scream like it? Oh, sometimes. Thing is though, okay, so, the thing is, I'm planning on doing, like, if I were to do a Let's Play, what game would it be? I actually do have something planned for Halloween. Just to let you guys know, I do have something planned for Halloween. I'm thinking that, like, leading up to, like, you know, October 31st, we would do something. I don't know, what the? Okay. Really? Wow, you're genius. There we go. Hey, Tozo's here. Tozo, when's your next video, man? Okay, I don't have a shield, so, you're gonna try. Oh! I feel awful. I feel terrible. You can tell with the regret that's in my voice. Monster House on the Nintendo... Oh man, Monster House on the Nintendo GameCube. I heard about that game. Apparently it has an 8-bit side-scrolling hack-and-slash game. That's a lot of fun to play. More fun to play than the actual game itself. Skyward Sword is a great game, but I don't want to play it for Halloween. I don't know, Bloodborne? That's the thing, like, it's kind of annoying because, like, all the games that I have that are horror games are on not Nintendo consoles, which is upsetting. Wait. Oh, let go! You can do it, buddy! Oh. Can I make it? Can I make it? Can I make it? Oh, not enough. Backwalking. Okay, so backwalking might be faster than side jumping. Resident Evil. I'm guessing you're talking about remake, right? I'm assuming you're talking about remake for the GameCube. What else? Man. Actually, playing Dead Space 2 would have been pretty funny for the PlayStation 3. Fun fact, Dead Space 2 is the very first game I've ever done a video Let's Play for YouTube. It had no views. It was awesome. Resident Evil 4 Wii Edition. If I can find a copy of that, I'll play it. Because I love Resident Evil 4. Resident Evil 4 is one of my favorite games. Oh boy. It's one of my favorite games. RSDJ, you're a genius! You genius! You genius. RSDJ, ladies and gentlemen. You're a genius. RSDJ's a genius. Oh boy, that was fantastic. I was thinking to myself, like, man, the side jumps gotta do something. I don't have Luigi's Mansion. Actually, that's the thing, like, I would love to play GameCube games, but I don't actually have very many GameCube games, do I? Yeah, Resident Evil is among my favorite series. I actually, like, I don't believe in, like, I actually don't think any of the Resident Evil games are bad. Even the ones that are critically bad. Like, a lot of people, like, all critics hated them. BMO! Hey, welcome to the stream, man. Yeah, I think it's like, could I find a used Luigi's Mansion? You know what? There is a game shop. There is a game shop that has a lot of used games. It's not in my neighborhood, but it's in a friend's neighborhood, so I guess the next time I visit him, I'll do that. Your favorite Goron moments. So yeah, I know that you were joking about, say, Monster House for the GameCube, but I heard there was actually, like, a pretty dynamite... I heard there was a pretty dynamite, side-scrolling, old-school hack-and-slash game that I recognize. What else is there? Wait, this is the spin attack, yeah? Yeah, this is the spin attack. Luigi's Mansion. I've actually never played Luigi. I played Luigi's Mansion at a McDonald's. That was my experience with the game. Okay, guys, in your opinion, what is the best design for a Great Fairy across the series? Like, what is, like, the Great Fairy that you personally believe has the best design? Like, it's not that I don't like the ones in Breath of the Wild. It's just that they keep hitting me. They keep hitting me, and that makes me sad. They should be healing me, not hitting me. Wind Waker fairies look pretty good. No, that's not Beyonce. The one with the yellow hair is Beyonce. Oh man, I remember laughing at how provocative the design of the Twilight Princess Great Fairies were. The Twilight Princess fairies, I remember how, like, because look, she looks very, very pretty, and you see that. She's a very pretty blonde, but then you notice that she's not wearing a shirt, and it's just her hair covering the offending bits. It's just like, wow. Hyrule Warriors Fairies terrifies me. Hyrule Warriors Fairy, it's like, it's such a gimmick weapon, but you do have to use it if you want to get good equipment for other characters, as I recall. We don't need the shield. We don't need Epona's song. We're going straight to death. Man, what else? But yeah, like the one from Twilight Princess, I actually really like her design. It's just, like, she's so cute, but then Man, like, I just remember how jarring it was. Just like, you know, I was like, oh, she's so pretty. Oh, hello. Where do I look? Where do I even look? Trick question. You turn around and you run the other way. Stay pure. Hey, D. Rosales, how you doing? The ones in Majora's Mask before you fix. Oh, the mini fairies. Those ones are great. They actually come back in the Oracle series. Oh, no. I took out the bomb. The bomb was just floating in front of me. Oh boy. Is the bomb going to detonate on me? I feel like it's going to detonate on me once this guy stops talking. Yeah, that Adam and Eve innocence. This is why the Great Fairy does. Oh, I hear the bomb ticking. Oh. And then when the screen cuts back, you just see Link's blown up. What on earth? No, you stay here. Zelda Gamer, have you looked in the last place you looked? Yeah, of course. I hate it when people say that. People say, like, oh, it's always in the last place. Of course it's the last place you look. It's the last place you ever think to look because you don't need to look anymore. Alright. You and I are going on an adventure. You and I. Here we are. Hey, Zach Bernard. Glad you could join us. Yeah, I think I'm gonna finish when I get Master Sword, just so you guys know. We're gonna finish the Master Sword. We will name the chicken... What chicken? There is no chicken. You can't hear it. The chicken never existed. Whoa, the camera turns you? That's cool. My mind is slightly changed about this game. Slightly. Name the chicken SF9. What chicken? There is no chicken. The chicken is gone, and no one can remember who it is. Not even you. Man, the Zora's Domain in Breath of the Wild is stunning. Like, okay, so if I were to rank the best Zora's Domains, Breath of the Wild is number 1. Breath of the Wild is number 1. Ocarina of Time is number 2. No, Majora's Mask is number 2, if you can count that as a Zora's Domain. And so yeah, then this one. This one looks really nice. Like, it has that spring nearby. And then the Twilight Princess one. Because the Twilight Princess one, realistically, is only like 2 rooms. It's not the best. The best Zora domain is Majora's Mask. Majora's Mask and Breath of the Wild has some good ones. Yeah, Majora's Mask had a good... If you can count it as one, then yeah, Majora's Mask has the best one. Because it's a concert hall. And, like, they have cameo appearances of... not cameo... Well, they have references to old Zelda games. Oh boy. Oh guys, we're running out of time. We only have half a minute. We only have half a minute, you guys. It's called the Zora's Hall in Majora's Mask. Oh, yeah. Yeah, so... Like, what I could have done, I could have gone to Talon and then gotten his bottle and taking a fish right now, but that's okay. Majora's Mask, if Majora's Mask had quality of life changes, like, one thing, as much as I love Majora's Mask and I consider it my second favorite Zelda game, I did not like the fact that I had to continuously pause to switch items. Like, you needed a lot of items in the game. I feel like on the Wii U, a remaster would have been good, because you can just use the touchscreen to change it, but yeah. But yeah, like, I would have loved remastered environment, though. That would look fantastic. Like, Termina is just a very fascinating place. Oh, wait, why did I press that? Oh, well. Termina is just a very fascinating place. Wow, that's a lot of money. I didn't even get this one. Alright, let's go. Technically, Twilight Princess was the Majora's Mask sequel, technically. Oh, it would be cool though, just to have like something, actually no, but then if it was like more Termina, that would be cool. I would love to go back to Termina. Here we go. Oh, Mickey, you gotta go? But Mickey, who's the person that I trust enough to make sort of a mod, but kind of? Who? Who is it? Talk to you later, man. Yeah, a swamp and a beach, that was cool. I wish there was more of that. Like, actually, that's something that needs to be tackled a lot more. Like, a swamp in Wind Waker would have been interesting. Like, you know, there's a big island that you're on, and then, like, there's a swamp in the middle of the island. That would be nice. Yeah, but no, there's a lot of cool environments that I would love to see, and Termina had most of those ones. Like, yeah, the big mountain as well, a mountain colony. Like, there's the mountain colony that you have to deal with in, yeah, there's the cursed city of Ikana, which was really, really cool. One of my favorite environments in the series. I do like that Breath of the Wild brought jungle. Yeah, something that Hero Time does before it becomes a Hero Shade. That would be nice. Oh, this is the best part of the game, you guys. Alright guys, yo, check this out. The best part of the game. It's awesome. Wow. Hey, Point, I didn't know you were here. What on earth? Hey, Point, how you doing? This is just awe-inspiring. Oh, that's true. There's a new Twilight Princess manga series. No, I did not start that. I keep forgetting that it exists because I've been occupied. I gotta read it. Oh, you know what we should do? We should do a fan reading. We should get the scans and then dub it. And no, I'll say that for later. You know what? I should do that actually. I might want to facilitate that. I might want to try like doing a heavily edited dubbed manga thing. That would be cool, actually. I should try that. But who would voice Link? Cause I don't think my voice is very Link sounding. My voice isn't very Link sounding. I don't know. We'll find out. I should do that. No, actually, no. Now that I think about it, because I remember. Okay, so I don't know if you guys are aware of this, but there is a comic artist named Hi, I'm Daisy. Very, very, like, it's really interesting, because, like, the art style is very simplistic. It's almost overly simplistic, except for one part where they would go full-on detail, which is hilarious. It was really, really cool. But but people, they dub the comics because it's so fun to read the dialogue that this person writes for the comics. Like, this person does parodies of video games, essentially. Like, whenever someone in the manga talks, someone would read it over. Like, and then, yeah, you would, like, I would, like, present it panel by panel. Kind of like a, sort of a, like a, what do you call it, like they don't call it an animated comic, they call it like a, they call it, yeah, I guess it would be the animated comic. Wait, can I not beat these guys because I don't have a shield? Oh my goodness, aim please. Okay, that's one. Okay, I just need to do that. The Burning One. The Burning One has graced us with his presence. Welcome. Come on, come on. Wow, this is 10 out of 10 gameplay, Ocarina of Time. Thank you. Come on, come on. That tracking. Oh wait, you didn't even. I didn't need to kill him. I just need to do this. Yo, Game Painter's back. Welcome back, Game Painter. Ladies and gentlemen, give him a round of applause for the Game Painter. But I think there's a, like, I do like the idea of doing a dubbed comic though. That would be so cool. The voices of fans up for the manga dub. Fans and family, actually, because my sister is pretty good at voice acting. She's better than me. I'm crap. Crap at voicing things. I just read things with an inflection, and that's the extent of it. I feel like the Frank Sinatra suit in Super Mario Odyssey is a thing. Like, I feel like it's going to be a thing. There's no way that it would be so jazzy, but they would have like a New Yorker theme. I would try to do it. I wouldn't want to do it live though. Yeah, because who would, like, I'm thinking to myself, like, who would voice which character? Oh, this part of the game. This part of the game. Alright. How would fans do it? So I guess like they would sound me sound bites and then I would edit it on the editing software. The thing is though, like, let's see. Cause I'm trying to think of what's in my mind, what comic we would do. Maybe the Oracle series? Yeah, probably the Oracle series. You know what? Maybe the Oracle series would be the one, because Oracle series is like top 5 Zelda games ever. Some of my favorite Zelda games, but the Oracle series comics are a lot of fun because there's so many characters. There's like supporting characters, there's original characters, stuff like that, which I think we would really enjoy. Oh man, that would be fun actually. I want to do that. That actually sounds like a lot of fun. Wait, I might have made a mistake. Okay, what's this? Nothing. Okay then. Oh wait, no, you have to throw her over the other side. But yeah, that's the thing, like, because there's a lot of different characters in the Oracle series that would which would translate into having a lot of different voices. Not so much, it's a very fun romp as well, so I need someone to, like, yeah, I need to find... Yeah, that's the thing is, though, with the Oracle series, is that in Oracle of Seasons, there are 3 important girl characters, and that means we need to have 3 girls, and, yeah, we need to find them. We need to find... I need to find a girl! Cry for help! I need to find a girl! Someone please help. help a local YouTuber find a girl. It's, best classifieds. What's the GD community? 3 girls. I guess Merle. Yeah, Merle. I guess Zelda gamer if she'd be up to it, and my sister could voice. Because yeah, this thing, like, okay, there's because for topics. Oh my. You huge fan. No! What? What? I disappeared through him! Wait. Are you kidding me right now, game? Game! Oh my gosh, game! I laugh to hide the pain. Are you kidding me? Oh, man. Are you real right now? I walked through Ruto to leave the door, meaning she would disappear. Am I okay? I'm fine. I'm having fun playing video games for you guys. Are you kidding me? I am having so much. Can't you tell with the inflections in my voice that I'm having fun playing a video game on YouTube? Yeah. This is my angry voice. Oh, that's so funny though. That is really, really funny. The amount of margin for error for pressing the A button is surprisingly large in this scenario where you have to haul her around. That's something I've never experienced before. That's actually pretty funny. This is like the fun playthrough of Ocarina of Time. Like, the first time I did this for the channel, actually, for those of you guys that don't know, I did an Ocarina of Time... I did a very fun... Well, my very first Ocarina of Time playthrough for YouTube is... It's very old... Well, not very old. It wasn't a year ago. This was, like, a long time ago when I got my first capture card. Oh, thank you for the hearts. I got my first capture card, and the first game I wanted to do was this game. And I was kind of bored actually playing it. Part of the reason why is because no one would watch it, obviously, but also because I didn't particularly enjoy the game as much, but it's a lot more fun now because we're seeing that this game is hilarious. Okay, got you. I got you. Oh, that was funny. That was weird. And that was awful. But it was kind of funny. That's the thing though, like, if I also, someone that sounds like a kid with a high voice, or no, but the thing is, I would get a girl if I was going to do the Ocarina of Time manga dub, because we need a kid Link. Oh, I missed it. I was thinking, where do I go? Where do I go? Are you going to stream Mario Odyssey? Oh, hell yes. I will be streaming Mario Odyssey. Not necessarily like the full... Not necessarily the full way through. Maybe the full way through. Like as a first time thing. But... yeah, no, honestly though, it's an idea. It might be a project that I can do for the channel. Because yeah, we are technically a Zelda-based channel. Like, I have been playing Splatoon 2. Yeah. And I am going to be playing Mario Odyssey. And hell, from time to time I play PS4 games, but like, Zelda stuff would be a lot of fun, I think. Okay, so I'm guessing we go here first. Switch. It doesn't look like you can press it down with your weight alone. LNK? I don't have to take her with me. Oh, if I did, well, that's just too bad. Hello. But yeah, we'll see. Like, I'd like to get some people around. Maybe I'll let people know in the Discord what they can do. Because I don't want to just have it spliced. I actually want to, like, get together in, like, a voice chat and then talk with them, give them advice, and then I would cut those audio bits up. But, that's an idea for another day. Oh, so apparently the slingshot works. Gotcha. But yeah, we'll see. I'll see what I can do about that. It sounds like fun. Yeah, I was thinking, it might not necessarily be a Discord. It would vary from case to case because we're all different. Hello, can you please come out? Thank you. Wow, just burning through them. This is the kind of aim that you'll expect to see from my that everyone's come to expect from my channel. That's true, Thug plays. How come he doesn't in there? Should be. Let's see if that link works. If not, that's fine. Yeah, Thug plays. You have been around for a while. It's just that it keeps slipping my mind. We've been a little bit scatterbrained, unfortunately. Oh man, what else is there? Let's Let's see. Like, I'm thinking off the top of my head, because the Oracle of Seasons alone would be pretty good. It's just that we would have to cast people to play Ricky, Moosh, Pyoko, Maple, and Link. And then Onox. Actually, yeah, maybe I might do Onox, just because I'm so evil. Oh wait, I needed to bring Russo for this part, didn't I? Yeah, okay. Bring Russo. Oh man, I forgot how annoying that was. Yeah, that's the thing, like, it would be cool, like, if we're gonna try casting people for that. Just for fun. For funsies. Ow! Why? Yeah, like, I'm not sure what we can do. Like, because I'm the person that I am, I might end up... This is the thing, like, who would do Link? Because here's the thing. Like, would I do... Like, because Link is the most intensive voice, obviously, because he's the one that talks the most. And, I don't know, like, should I? Would that be me, or does anyone out there feel compelled to do that? Like, do I sound like Link? I don't know. I don't know. we'll find out. Okay, so the key is just to getting very, very close. Oh, that looks so yummy. Just getting really, really close. Thing is, though, you don't necessarily have to, like, I'm not looking for the best actor, I'm just looking for the decent actor. Wait, so why would she spawn out there? Oh, man. Okay, I'll take you with me. Goodbye. Because, yeah, the thing I'm worried, too, is that, like, with Link, it would be the person that has to talk the most, and, I don't know, like... I'm not sure that would be me. Like, with that... I don't know, do I sound like a Link? Or at least, like, do I sound like Oracle Series Link? Thank you, Beep Beep Simulator. I don't know, like, maybe. I guess because it's... because it's on my channel, I have to be Link? I don't know. Anyways, actually, I'll talk to my sister about it as well, because she'd totally be down to do it. She'd totally be down to dub a comic. And that's the thing, like, I don't sound like Link, which is the issue. But who would, though? That's the problem, there's so many... Because he has so many lines. I have to work on having a high voice, I think. You know what? Maybe I'll practice that. You know what? Maybe that's what I'm gonna be doing after the stream is done. I'm gonna practice having my high voice, for Link. Because the thing is though, because for me, I sing. Like you guys don't know it because I sound terrible when I sing on stream, but that's because I'm joking around. I'm not really putting my heart into it, but I actually do sing. And that involves increasing the octaves on my voice. Like, I actually do sing myself, like, but that means having the octaves, meaning that, like, I have to practice, obviously, but I could try. I don't know, we'll see. In Link and Oracle series, he's like 15 years old. He's 15 years old, but maybe if I tried, I might be able to make it higher. Cause, yeah. Voice Melon, she sings? Nah, voice Marin, cause she sings. Well, I don't get. We'll see though, because yeah, I have a naturally deep voice, but thing is though, the people of my ethnicity have high voices. Like in my country, they have actually high voices if they grew up there. Hang on. So I don't know. So it's biologically possible, maybe. I don't know. We'll find out. We'll find out. Yeah, he's a 15-year-old teen. As far as I understand, or 16 or something. I don't know. He's a teenager, basically. Link of Oracle series is a teenager. He freaks out because he wants to hold the girl's hands, but then it didn't happen, and he regretted it for the rest of his life. So yeah, we'll talk about that later. I think could be fun. Oh boy, look at how much fun we had doing this dungeon. Which one is it again, you guys? Is it this one? Please tell me it's this one. If it's not this one. If it's not this one. Yes, it was this one! Alright. 10 out of 10. Yeah, if anything, I'll probably just voice Onox, because he's the villain. That's the thing, like, Onox doesn't have that much dialogue, though. Like, Oh, well. Okay. This boss fight, from what I understand, is like roulette, but I think there is like some form of, what's it called, like technique to beating this boss. Honestly, there are quite a few random townsmen. Also, there are random kids as well. I remember there's like a kid that Link gets in a fight with in Oracle of Seasons, who's like a very cocky rich kid. Like, oh, you want to fight against me? Then draw your sword, you know? Okay, I did not do this right. No, that's okay. Oh, there we go. Cool. That is a hit. Wow, good turn, good turn. Oh boy. Okay, whoa, don't say that, Zelda gamer. You'll do a kid. Context! Someone please take that out of context. Oh, that's 2 hit? Really? Wow. That is a lot easier than I remember it being. I swear, that guy takes way more hits than that. Playing the villain is usually the most fun. No! Dinah, would you do the honors of being the female villain from the next game? If not, then my sister could, but like, you know, still leaving the options open, just saying. It could be Varen. Oh, she has to say a ho ho ho, but it's like the Japanese ho 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 when an evil woman laughs in an anime, she goes ho 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 ho. I did that totally wrong. I won't do that again, I promise. Can you? Are you kidding me? He didn't grab on. Ganon is in the manga. In beast form. Like, yeah, the really scary, like the really scary, like berserk mode Ganon. Okay. You jerk. Oh, not even close. No. Oh no. No, cut the video. Oh, I thought I was gonna make it, but then the platform decided. The platform decided that nah, eviction. But no, I have some ideas of what we can do. But it's pretty funny though. I'll see what we can do in the future. Breathing issues? Hey, you'll never know. That might work in your favor. That might or might not work in your favor. Uh-oh. That was so weird though. That Thing is though, I just need to go here, right? Like, I don't actually have to do anything else. I could just... Isn't this technically a shortcut? Isn't this technically a shortcut though? Well, the thing is though, not to be disrespectful, but we do need someone to play Link's grandmother. Hang on, guys. Yeah, because like, everything seems fine on my end. Oh, sorry, did I go the wrong way? My mistake. Yeah, something's... Yeah, like, now YouTube is just telling me... It's YouTube, it's not the computer this time, because the computer that I have is telling me that everything is A-okay. It's YouTube being funny. To be honest, though, there is a storm happening outside. That might be the reason why. We are close to the end of the stream anyway, so I'll just continue playing as usual. Am I actually doing a comic dub? I might, Victor. I might. I'd love to do a comic dub for the channel, like as a side project, essentially. I think it would be a lot of fun to do. And I think I want to do it because it's fun! This game. I went the wrong way, didn't I? Yeah, you know, I was thinking of doing a comic dub, and thinking because like we're a gaming channel, but we're also a Zelda channel, so I figured, you know what? Why not? Why not? Oh, do you know why? Okay, I remember now. Because there's that thing that you have to drop down. Okay, that was... Oh man, that was really weird. Huh. Wait, can you guys hear me? Well, I could make another account, but the thing is though, why not have it on a Zelda-related account, you know? Could be fun. Like, because like, it's not like I'm gonna stop making video game stuff, right? Like, I'm still going to. No, if anything, I'd be uploading video games in tandem. Like, I am making video games in tandem. Like, I am making video game videos in tandem, so... Can I hit him from here? No, I can't. Wow. It tracks like crazy. Oh boy. Okay. Hang on a second. Really? Gotcha. Wow, that was weird. That's what killed me last time, so we're good for now. The boomerang controls in this one, like, they're a little bit strange, but it's nothing that we're not used to. That was close. Like, yeah, I'm planning on editing the dub and then, like, having the cameras. Oh, okay, so now, see, like, that's all I had to do. I just need to survive that long to make this thing slide down so that we could put the block on the Switch. Gotcha. But no, the thing is, I think it'll be a lot of fun. Like, it's not like I'm going to stop making video game stuff. But it's just that this is, well, isn't Zelda a video game? You know? Zelda is a video game. But yeah, it could be fun. And I'm getting, yeah, I could get friends, I can get viewers, some viewers that are willing to, like, you know, if they're not shy, they can. Like, yeah, as long as they're not shy, then they totally can. I'd actually, more than anything, I'd like to get people from the community to help out with that one. That's the thing, like, you know, anything would be good. Also, guys, part of the reason why there have been weird stream things going on, because I think there's a storm outside, which is why I'm glad that the stream is going to be ending soon. What the? There we go. Oh boy, jump down. Wow. This is going to be an uphill battle. Wait, no, wrong door, wrong door. Uh-oh. Oh boy. Okay, this could be bad. Okay. But yeah, that's the thing. Like, it's not like I'm gonna stop making video game content on my channel, obviously. But like, it would be cool. Not to mention that having other people involved is kind of my way of one-upping people. Because, you know, you may have more subscribers than me, but how many of your subscribers would dub a comic with me? Huh? Huh? Alright, so we're gonna fight against Epileptic Seizure Boss. Epileptic and enemy Barinade. Can he do it? This is like one of the good bosses of the game, in my opinion. Like, I actually don't believe there are very many good bosses in Ocarina of Time, with a few exceptions, obviously. And this is one of them. This is one of the exceptions, because like, it's so fast, It's so menacing. Like, it does stuff like this. Okay, I can't stay around for that long. Alright, now... Okay, it looks like he's gonna spin towards me, so... Oh my gosh, you're so slow! I see there's a heart here, yeah? Thank you. Nice. Oh boy. God, that was a thing. Oh! Okay, run, run, run. Because the thing about this game, it doesn't rely on you being able to track down the enemy because of the way that's shaped. Like, its design doesn't look that great, sure, but like, aside from that, like, it rewards you for pushing, like, or beating the jellyfish up. Nice. Oh! And also you have to be careful with those things. Oh, I have to hit him twice! That was what I was missing. I have to hit him twice. Oh, it is deadly. Oh boy. This is good. Well, it's bad for me, but it's good for the entertainment value. Oh boy. What on earth? Oh, I have to limit all of them? Okay. That's fine. No, there's a jar here. I'm gonna get. No. Ah, missed it. Okay. Get this one more time. We're almost there. Alright, can you aim at him? Aim at him, please. Uh-oh. There we go. Okay, I didn't realize I had to aim at all of the jellyfish. That's cool. Oh, another one. Nope, not quite. Oh! Oh, that's cool. See, like, this actually looks cool. Like, it's a good boss fight, and I wish more bosses did this. Because it's constantly putting pressure on you as well. Like, you have to be mindful of where you're moving. You can't just wail on him. That's good. See, like, this is a... Boss fights in Ocarina of Time can be good, and this is an example of one. That was a fun boss fight. Anyways, this is actually going to do it for the stream. So, Zelda Gamer, I'm glad you could join us. See you later. Jonin. Oh, but the heart container is right in front of me. It tried to end my run just like that. Oh man, we're going to be ending the stream really, really soon. Actually, do you know what? We're going to end the stream as an adult. Yeah, we have time. Yeah, you know what? We're going to finish. We're going to get the Master Sword. Oh man, yeah, we're going to get Master Sword first, and then we're going to finish the stream. It took me almost 2.5 hours. Oh. Love this. But yeah, that's the thing, like, boss fights in Zelda, like, in Ocarina of Time, this was one of the good ones because you're constantly taking notes of where you are on the map. Well, you said bye, so I thought... But that's the thing, though, like, when it came to 2D Zelda games, actually, it actually, took or borrowed an element of the 2D Zelda games where you would have to be mindful of where you're standing at any given time. That was the whole point of the 2D games. That was the challenge of the bosses, because they would shoot out fireballs, and those fireballs would become smaller fireballs, and they would split in different directions. So yeah, and then like you have like a boss like Barinade, who is just firing lightning everywhere. You have to keep yourself moving while also focusing on when your boomerang is going to land. It's a really engaging fight, and it's a lot more fun when you 3-hard it. because yeah, your healing is limited. It's nice. Like it was pretty balanced actually, because I only had 3 hearts, but like there's like a bunch of hearts that I could collect. Okay, but don't tell Dad. Don't tell Dad, but I'm engaged. We're gonna elope later. Okay. Beep Beep Simulator. That's equal. Okay, where am I? Where even am I? Huh. I don't need to get Din's Fire, do I? Like, that's just a luxury as well? Oh, do you know what? No. Well, fire arrows are a thing that we'd have to get, and like... we'll think about that later. We'll think about that. You know what? We'll think about that later. We'll not get Din's Fire. How about that? Man, this is fun, but now we just have to walk our way back. And it'll be the big plot twist. Thing is, with the plot twists in Zelda, this one was a genuine surprise. But then after that, like every Zelda game literally did that, where you have to collect 3 of whatever, and then take on, like, you know, after you finish the 3rd dungeon, then a plot twist happens. Wind Waker's plot twist is pretty good, actually. Like, you find out that Hyrule was underwater the entire time, which was cool. Yeah, because I'm thinking about the Re-Dead. Like, there's that room with the Re-Deads where you get the boss key for... You get the boss key for, the Shadow Temple. And the thing is, the Shadow Temple, there's that big room that has all those... Yeah, like, I'm thinking... Yeah, you know what? Yeah, we'll get it. Well, you know what? We'll get Din's Fire. You know what? Forget what I said. Because, yeah, like, I was like, before you reach the Shadow Temple, like, there's this room with all these torches. Guys, completely off topic, but I'm very excited that Arrested Development is finally under production again. Arrested Development Season 5. Okay. Yeah, we're gonna have to get ourselves that Din's Fire. Man, okay, that's fine. Oh, okay. The drawbridge had to be up. This is a pretty cool scene. I loved reading this scene in the manga. It was just so dark. Actually, anything to do with, like, post-adult Link, really, in the manga. They went, like, they really made Link... Well, they didn't really make him edgy. He was a very plucky person still. But it was really cool to see the contrast where he was actually really tough. That badass shonen swordsman. I love the nose on this guy. Oh, it's glorious. Like, he's arrow-shaped. It gets an arrow that's pointing toward... It's like an airplane. His ears are the wings of an airplane. Do you guys not see this? You there, little kid. You must have seen the white horse gallop past just now. Which way did it go? Answer me. So, you think you can protect them from me? You've got guts, kid. Oh, he takes a little dagger to fight him. That's so awesome. You want a piece of me? Very funny. I like your attitude. And he creates a Dragon Ball Fireball. How is this not the best game again? Forget every criticism I've made about this game. This game is hilarious. Pathetic little fool. Do you realize who you're dealing with? I am Ganondorf, and soon I will rule the world. Man, like, have you ever met anyone, and he shakes your hand, and he says like, "Yo, man, what's your name?" And the guys respond, "I am Ganondorf, and I will rule the world." Like, seriously? Like, yeah, thanks. Are you handing in your resume? So, according to this resume, you are qualified for what exactly? Ruling the world. Okay, moving on. Ocarina of Time? That's the name of the game that we're playing right now! Guys, we're playing Ocarina of Time! That's the name of the game that we're playing right now! Oh no, Victoria's making a Ganondorf airplane meme. Here we go. Sorry to break the moment there, but we're actually in a bit of a rush. Airplane, man. It's like, ever play, like, I think it was Kirby Robo-Bobot, where he becomes a plane? Yeah, in Kirby Robo-Bobot, Planet Robo-Bobot, he turned into a plane, and yeah. He turns into a plane. And it kind of looks like that. That's what Ganondorf's face looks like. Of course, with Kirby, it looks absolutely adorable, but with Ganondorf, oh boy. I was like, oh boy, didn't need to see that. Okay, I guess rolling attack our way towards... Okay, so, climbing our way up here, we can finally reach a bombable rock. We only have one bomb left, so we cannot screw this up. I feel like I'd screw this up, by virtue of being me. Let's go. I've never played Town of Salem. Oh, please, please tell me that landed. If that didn't land... I'm proud of myself. Really, I am. Just take me away, officer. Just take me away. Okay. Oh, but there's a shop nearby that I can get. I'm surprised that missed. I'm actually genuinely surprised that missed. I guess I should have been a little bit closer. Hang on. Is it this store? This store has the bombs, yeah? You don't have the bombs. See ya. That man on the left, I've never seen him anywhere. Except for in this game. I don't even think he was in Majora's Mask. Wow. You have to buy bombs like peasants instead of having them just being given to me. Okay, here we go. The angle is a little bit weird as well. Like, I don't even know what they were thinking. I guess they tried their best to simulate climbing up a vine. Like the rope vine that people would climb up. I'm assuming that's what they were trying to simulate. when they had the angle in which you can grasp that wall. Okay, I will put it right in front of it. There we go. Thank you. Okay. Yeah, rule of thumb. I wish they kind of expressed this a little bit more, but yeah, in this game, whenever you see a Triforce and you play Zelda's Lullaby, then it means, like, something's going to happen, something good's gonna happen. That's one of the main things about the well that bothered me, is that I would get so lost playing the well segment, and I would get nothing. Like, I would be lost, I have no idea where I'm going, until I realized, wait a minute, there's a big Triforce symbol on the bottom beneath all this water. Maybe we play Zelda's Lullaby. There, healed up. I actually have yet to fight against a gold Lionel. I have not fought them. Like, I'm pretty sure there are like a billion gold Lionel videos out there, but man, for me, I'm still stuck on silvers. All right, here we go. I would like the guards to catch me and take me outside. Yep, it is me. Okay, now we can progress. Yeah, I think part of the reason why we've been having issues with the stream is because there's a storm outside right now. Because, yeah, my computer seems to be doing okay. I was worried, I was like, why is it saying this? Here we are. The Temple of Time. Man, this brings back some memories. I love how in the 3DS version they decided to make things even more obvious by coloring the medallions. I didn't like that though. I kind of preferred the no color version. Yeah, no, I heard that they didn't upgrade the weapons of the gold Lionels. That disappointed me a little bit. I have high hopes though. Like, I hope the DLC gives us some awesome bosses for Breath of the Wild. Because, like, there's a lot of potential. I was saying there's a lot of potential, because the mechanics for Breath of the Wild are very good. They're very precise, but at the same time very free. Andrew Marco, welcome back! I'm still waiting for my Transcendent Lionels. It's a Lionel that has Calamity Ganon's armor from the second phase, so you have no choice but to get Flurry Rushes on him. Alright, so guys, here's Fee from Skyward Sword. I remember tearing up because I beat Skyward Sword and I played Ocarina of Time again. And you know at the very end, when you're gonna kill Ganon to do the final blow and then Master Sword starts glowing, I actually teared up because I thought, oh, it's Fee! It was really cool. Oh, this dude. Look at those ears. Those wonderful N64 ears. Excellent work. As I thought, you held the keys to the door of time. You have led me to the gates of the sacred realm. Yes, I owe it all to you, kid. Ha 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 ha. Uh-huh. The worst laugh you could possibly think of. Just dub it over that. Man, those are fantastic ears. I love how Raru looks in this game. Like on the N64, he looks good, in my opinion, in comparison to the 3DS. I don't know, something about it, like, it just seems very mystical, you know? This is the Chamber of Sages, inside the Temple of Light. The Temple of Light, situated in the very center of the Sacred Realm, is the last stronghold against Ganondorf's evil forces. The Master Sword, the evil destroying sword that you pulled out of the pedestal of time, was the final key to the Sacred Realm. Link, don't be alarmed. Look at yourself. Open your eyes. Open your eyes, Link. The Master Sword is a sacred blade which evil ones may never touch. Only one worthy of the title of Hero of Time can pull it from the pedestal of time. However, you were too young to be the Hero of Time. Therefore, your spirit was sealed here for 7 years. And now that you were old enough, the time has come for you to awaken as the Hero of Time. Well, do you understand your destiny? Yes? But remember, though you opened the door of time in the name of peace, Ganondorf, the Gerudo King of Thieves, used it to enter this forbidden sacred realm. He obtained the Triforce from the Temple of Light, and with its power, he became the King of Evil. His evil power radiated from the temples of Hyrule, and in 7 short years, it transformed Hyrule into a world of monsters. My power now has only little influence, even in this sacred realm. Namely, this Chamber of Sages. But there is still hope. The power of the sages remains. When the power of all the sages is awakened, the sages' seals will contain all the evil power in the void of the realm. I, Raru, am one of the sages. Your power to fight together with the sages makes you the Hero of Time. The Hero of Time chosen by the Master Sword. Keep my spirit with you, and find the power of the other sages, and add their might to your own. Find the other sages, and save Hyrule. Alright, we are older and voiced by the guy that voiced Nightmare from the Soul Calibur series. Okay, so I think that's going to do it for today's stream, you guys. I think there's like one more cutscene that we have to watch. Yeah, there's one more. Okay, we have to watch this cutscene, but then that'll be it. This person, supposed to be a, well, he's considered a young man, but you know, plot twist. When evil rules all, an awakening voice. Nah, I don't want to voice Sheik. I'm sorry. I feel weird doing that. Deep forest, high mountain, under a vast lake, the house of the dead, and the goddess of the sand, Urbosa. Guys, Sheik isn't who you think he is. I'm just gonna let you guys know right now. Secret identity. Also, for those of you guys that are wondering, Zelda is still alive. Oh yeah, they're gonna pull an Aghanim. Like, Aghanim, like, he existed the entire time, but it turns out he was actually Ganon. Oh, I have to get the hook shot next, don't I? That's the next thing I gotta do. I love this song. So, someone actually sped up the music of Byrne's theme from Spirit Tracks, and it matched up with Sheik's theme. So, you know, Sheik is actually Link. Alright guys, thanks very, very much for joining me on this challenge. It's actually not that bad. Like, I've only died, what, like 4 times? But it was, like, easily avoidable deaths. Like, they weren't bad deaths, and they weren't time-consuming deaths. So, this is pretty fun. I might change my tune, though, because this is, like, the second half of the game. This is, like, the second half, and you know how easy A Link to the Past was, but then it was so hard after that? So, this could be fun. Anyways, guys, thanks very, very much for joining me. Sorry we started super late. We're still trying to figure out the technical ins and outs of this capture card that I'm using, because now we're kind of stretching ourselves out. But guys, thanks very, very much for joining me. Take care for the rest of the day. I will be working on some Splatoon videos probably later today as well. And in the meantime, see you guys next time. Bye, everyone.